President Trump continues to push the importance of ICE. He mentioned it this morning in a tweet saying, when we have an infestation of MS-13 gangs in certain parts of our country, who do we send to get them out? ICE. They are tougher and smarter than these rogue criminal elements that bad immigration laws allowed into our country. Dems do not appreciate the great job that they do. Congressman from Texas, Louie Gohmert, joins us right now. All right, Congressman, it's interesting because, you know, it changes weekly, but now it looks like the Dems have latched on to the new midterm rally cry, and it's abolish ICE. First, before we talk about the politics of it, let's talk about the practicality of it. I mean, you're someone on the border state. Does this concern you?
Absolutely. It's a call for anarchy, and it's amazing that it has caught on and it has been spreading even among what were thought to be mainstream Democrats. I mean, it's insane. You don't have borders. You don't have a country. And when you're a welfare state like the U.S. has become, it is just a giant sucking sound from all over the world. You can't control it, and it means anarchy. It means might makes right, and then that ultimately leads to a totalitarian dictator coming in and rounding up the military, taking over. It's the way countries end and a new dictatorship begins. You call for anarchy, and then you get a dictator. It's unbelievable that people that are so ignorant, they be such foolish servants of those who want a dictator, want a totalitarian government. And that's the only way you can have socialism. You have to force people to take from those according to their ability and give to those according to their need. It takes a totalitarian government to make that work. Even Khrushchev tried to set up a committee to figure out how you go from having socialism to no government, and they gave up. You can't do it. You've got to have totalitarianism.
And yet the Democrats are selling this as an anti-totalitarianism measure. They're saying, hey, you know what? This is like the best thing we can do. ICE, they're breaking up families. They're part of a broken immigration system, unfair immigration system, and we should be a society. You know, listen, the way I hear them express it is that we're lucky to be born here, and the fact that someone wasn't born here doesn't mean that they don't have a right to be here. Now, I agree with the lucky part. We're blessed to be born in America. Doesn't mean everyone else has a right to be Americans, does it?
No, it actually doesn't. And if we do not preserve what we have, nobody is going to want to come to here. Nobody is going to want to be an American, and nobody is going to have any place to go to in the world to beg for help, to beg for contributions. Like, we're the most generous country in the history of the world with what we give and what we do for other countries. And as I've traveled, especially in Africa, I had, and they were normally Christians, begging me, you're getting weaker and weaker in America. They were saying this during the Obama administration. Please, you've got to stay strong. If you're not strong, we know where we go when we die, but we have no hope in this life if America is not strong. And we can't stay strong without borders.
Let me ask you this real quick before the segment wraps up. President Trump is going off this morning, right? Maxine Waters, I want to just give you one of the tweets. Crazy Maxine Waters said, by some to be one of the most corrupt people in politics, is rapidly becoming, together with Nancy Pelosi, the face of the Democrat Party. Her ranting and raving, even referring to herself as a wounded animal, will make people flee to Democrats. What are your thoughts on that, particularly considering there's a recent poll, a Reuters poll, online poll, that showed millennials leaving Democrats, particularly white male millennials fleeing that party?
Well, you know, Pelosi made it clear it is outrageous for anybody to refer to a human being, including themselves, I guess, as an animal. But I was in a judiciary hearing when Maxine Waters told a very touching story about being, I think she was 9, and a cross was burned in their yard, and she was scared to death that her dad was going to be killed. And I thought, my gosh, no child should ever have to worry about that. And to see her calling on people to scare others the way she was, I was just going, this can't be. And then I realized, all my days as a felony judge, we repeatedly saw it. The abused became the abusers, and this may be what you're seeing here.
Well, you know, that's something that does scar you deeply psychologically. psychologically and emotionally.
Yep,
and
exactly.
You know, it's
and then
maybe
you
you're
become the
absolutely right.
abuser. That's what's so incredible about it.
Judge, Congressman
That's
Gohmert.
right.
Well, you were a judge
I used
too.
to be.
Judge.
Used to be.
Have a
That's
great
right.
July 4th. We appreciate it.
Thanks so much, Charles. Great to be with you.